Hello guys, let me introduce ourselves. So my name is Alexey Burdyko. I'm CEO and founder of Play to Life, and Vlad Arbatov, our CTO.
Hello guys.
So today we wanted to do this session of questions and answers because we understand that for last period of time you have not so big quantity of information, and in advance, before we start our beta version of our platform, so we wanted to answer on all questions you really wanted to know about the project, about the token, about the functionality of the beta, and etc. So our marketing department collects the most popular and the most interesting questions, which we have already collected via our chat and social networks. So first of all, in advance, I will answer about these common questions, and then, as usual, from my previous summer session, we could go together with Vlad to the chat, and we'll be happy to answer any questions you will get. But okay, let's go from the beginning. So for sure, the most popular question is why we moved a little bit the terms of the roadmap, especially for the starting the beta version. So for this, we may admit that we didn't move anything, because right now we are doing closed beta testing with chosen bloggers, streamers, and famous celebrities, which are testing right now the platform and see all features inside this and give us the first feedback. What we should change, what probably don't work in a good way. And Vlad as CTO and our development team fixing these features that we need to improve or probably change as soon as we could do. So, as I said, right now we are in the process of closed beta. So very soon we will start the open beta testing. So it will be very soon, and everyone could see the platform, could test some first features, and join our streams, and for sure the huge quantity of content we have inside the platform. And we could do, I think, small announcements that we will also broadcast the final matches of the international for Dota 2 game on our platform. So we already have this license, and we will broadcast this tournament on the platform. And in general, just to share this information with our community, we may admit very simply thing that we begin to develop MVP in the middle of September, or probably end of September last year, and finished working on MVP somewhere in the middle of March. After finishing token sale, we begin to do the full platform, which you could see soon on main domain name. So to the development, for development the main platform, we had about 6 months only. So with my experience working with Azubo, Hitbox, Twitch, YouTube Gaming, and all other platforms, I may admit for development such difficult projects, even without blockchain, even without some exclusive features like interactive tasks, crowdfunding of eSports content system, and etc., it takes minimum 1.5 years. So, and as I have already said, we had only 6 months. But
we actually had only 6 months, and the MVP that we had developed previously, it was not very suitable for high loads. It was not suitable for the final product in many ways. And the main reason it was its front end was tied to our previous blockchain that we used on MVP. It's BitShares. As you may know, we now switched to our own blockchain, which is called Level Up Chain. This is our own development, and we had to do the platform basically from scratch. Yes, of course, we took some parts from our MVP, but in the most part, we have to develop it from scratch. For example, we have developed our own chat component, which is exclusive. In general, we have like around 14 services now in the platform that are working together, that are independent from each other. For example, we can deploy streaming components without deploying all the platform. If you want to change something, if you want to hotfix something, etc. We have for blockchain solely, we have like 3 components which works with blockchain. And in the nearest future, like in the coming days, we're going to present our own block explorer. It's like Etherscan, but for our internal coin, for our LUC coin. So I may say that it's insanely complicated development as well. So we have to combine streaming components with artificial intelligence and with blockchain. And I want to thank our development team. They are brilliant guys. They are very high-class guys. They are making very hard job to start it all. For now, we have basically all the components, all the functions of Play to Live project that we need ready. They are all developed. They are all ready. We're now performing extensive testing internally and with closed beta testers. We have to make sure that product is polished to release it. So yes, as I said, we have developed everything. We just need to test it.
Yeah, so thank you, Vlad, for details. What I may admit that yes, we continue to follow our promises, and as Vlad described it in many details, we really deliver our own blockchain together with this release. What I may add for the roadmap and some technical features inside the platform, that with the starts and open beta, it's not all features we planning to implement to the platform. So we have our roadmap even till the second quarter of next year. So we will add additional features, even the features which are not present in the white paper. So during the our process of development and discussing with the marketing team, with the famous streamers, eSports tournament organizers, we understand that we could add some additional features. So we will continue every month to add some additional features according to our roadmap. And soon we also publish the new roadmap with all these features.
Sorry, I want to add that what you see now on the platform on betaptl.tv, this is a very cut out version of what we have ready. We had to comment out lots of functionality for us for internal testing. This is just a little preview of what we have for this summer session to happen, and for several reasons. So if you're looking on the platform right now, this is just a sneak preview. This is just a little preview of what we have. Regular users that are registered on beta now, they have limited functionality. So don't think that this is a final product. This is not.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Vlad. So, guys, what I may admit, so we see all your questions in the chat, but let me go step by step by the general questions we already have from our marketing team. I will do the answers for these questions, and then we'll come back to the chat and collect all the questions you have here, and we'll answer it. So don't worry, you could post your questions right now to the chat, and we'll come back in a while to them. So the second most popular question in the chats, for sure, it's the rate of the token. So here I may admit a couple of very important things. So first of all, we understand right now that without working product, which creates high demand on the tokens according to our economical model, right now the token don't cost the price which he should actually cost. So that means that we never promised some speculative things regarding the rate of the token and etc. But what we know, and we are absolutely sure, together with starting the beta version and involving lots of the streamers, famous bloggers, esports tournament organizers, and etc., we will create big and high demand on the organic demand of the token inside the platform. And as you probably remember, regarding our economical model, we have the deflation model of economic, which is also positive for the rate of the token. So the second thing which I may admit that all we see the last 3-4 months is very bear market. So it's a question not only regarding the level up coin, but also about the market in general. And for sure, the point number 3, so it's some additional announcement that we have, let's say, in the pocket, and we will do this announcement soon. And we believe that it's also help. So what I may say for our ICO investors and our potential token holders that right now I believe a very good price to buy the token, and in the nearest future you will see this with profit for you. Okay, the question number 3 regarding the tier 1 exchanges. So right now we also make some internal research with the marketing team, and we understand simple things that we simply need to start first the beta version, create the demand on the tokens, have some results with the first revenue, first audience, and we'll understand what is the conversion rate between the attracted audience and paying audience on the platform, and etc. And after this, we could move forward with the question regarding tier 1 exchanges. Together with this, I may admit that we have already presence on HitBTC and Lbank, which both are in top 10 worldwide exchanges, crypto exchanges. So it's quite good trading places. So to make a summary for tier 1 exchange, so first we need to open the beta version, do some first financial marks. After this, we could come back to the question with the tier 1 exchanges, because also the compliance of the big exchanges also changed, and the prices for listing on such exchanges is also extremely high. So we need to do all things step by step. That's why it's a little bit postponed in our working schedule. So the question number 4, the tournament for CSGO. So it was not official announcement for this activity, but for sure we will do this. Unfortunately, we will not do this this year, because the schedule of the all CSGO teams is very limited of time. So literally the big tournaments with the big prize pools, let's say worldwide tournaments, go literally every week or every 2 weeks. So on this schedule, we had suggest from our partners, from the esports tournament operator, very famous esports tournament operator, that better to change the date for the next year. And for the next year, we will announce the couple of big tournaments, not only for CSGO, but also for some other games. So the next question, it's actually not the question, but we are ready to do this announcement. It's also announcement regarding the opening the beta version, and it's also connected to the LUC token. So we wanted to announce official buyback of the tokens from the open market, which we will spend for acquiring the license, marketing, and some promotion of the platform. And we are ready to do this buyback from 10 to 100 million LUC tokens. With the price not more than 5 cents. So this is the original ICO price. So we will start this buyback today, and we'll continue it just according to the market conditions. So why we are doing this? As I have already said, first of all, we need some additional tokens to do the marketing activities and license acquisitions with our partners. And principally with most of the partners, we already have agreement that we will do this especially in LUC tokens. So that's why we are doing this buyback. And also we hope that this news will be positive on the market in general. Well, the next question is regarding the betting. So, because we have mentioned in white paper that we will have the betting. So, many people asking in what way we will do this and etc. Especially regarding the regulations, questions, and etc. So, the answer is yes, we will do this, but we will do this with third-party partner, which will create a separate service with betting activities. So for sure, it will be the full KYC and AML compliance. So it will be for 18s plus age, and so it will be integrated on the platform. But as I said before, it will be created together with a third party, with all necessary license, with all KYC procedure, and etc. So the next question, when will be the next token burn? So actually, we are not planning to do the token burn separate, as we have already done a couple of months before. But I may remind you our economical model, where is every cent that users spend inside the platform, some part of these tokens we will burn from our gross revenue. I mean, play-to-life gross revenue. So that means that burning of the tokens we will do every day, every hour. So let's say every transaction our user has on the platform. And for sure it will be positive in full economic system and for the token as well. So what the next question is a technical question. So I think you could answer on this. So the question is next. We will have some influence from the Ethereum network or not?
No, we have a separate blockchain, and that has no blockers that Ethereum network has. And we separated our blockchains. So no negative impact from Ethereum network. Its speed and its transaction cost will not affect us. So to say, our blockchain is by default it handles like 10,000 transactions per second. This is a default. This is the default value, and we can make it even better, even bigger, if we switch to subchains model, etc. So from scratch, we will handle 10,000 transactions. We now have a network of 5 nodes and 5 validators that are for now hosted on our machines. In the nearest future, we may consider open our blockchain for validators on the outside for people who want to validate our transactions on our blockchain and mine our token this way. So we'll implement some transaction fee, and everyone will have the opportunity to be our validator. It will be pretty simple. You just will have to have a server and install some little software, and then you can validate our transactions. So yeah, our blockchain has many aspects that are better in many ways than Ethereum or any other blockchain that's in the market. So yeah, we're independent from Ethereum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so yeah, but we have the synchronization system between our blockchain and our ERC20 token.
Yes, we have a synchronization system between our ERC tokens that are on exchanges and our internal LUC token. They're all synchronized.
Okay, so we have also some technical question. And this is actually the last question from our general questions, and after we could move to our chat and answer the questions in chat. So this question is also to you, Vlad. So the question is, what is from the components of our system in general? Yeah, what is have the central mechanism, and what is decentralized? Yeah, so could you please answer on this?
You know, everything that is tied up to blockchain is decentralized. So it is centralized for now just because we have all the nodes running ourselves, but it has decentralized architecture. So at any moment, anyone can become a validator. And the decentralization works that way. Of course, we have traditional front end and back end. We have traditional components that are pretty much centralized, and they are pretty much will be close to the public because it's our intellectual property. But components that are regarding the blockchain and smart contracts, etc., we will open source it to the public, of course, for them to see. And some other components that we're developing, we will also open source to the programming community. For example, all our services or microservices that we have running, they talk to each other through JSON RPC API gateway that we have developed internally from scratch. This is our intellectual property, but we're going to open source it for the community and for everyone to use it. The voting systems, transactions, and some like escrow functions, they all will be on the blockchain and they will be decentralized. I believe that answers the question.
Yeah. So this is pretty much all general questions. So now we could come back to the chat and begin to answer step by step on some questions if it will not duplicate the things we have already answered. I saw the question regarding the mobile version of the platform. So yes, sure, we will have the mobile version. Even later, we will have the version for popular consoles like PlayStation, Xbox, and etc. So, but for now, we starting with the web version. But together with this, for mobile, we have the
Yes. We're starting with the desktop and mobile version, the adaptive website, and later this year we consider to make applications for obviously for iOS and for Android, and also for smart TV. This is a important consideration right now.
Also, yeah, we have 18 plus for betting, very nice. The safe road, yeah, for sure. So we are doing this with, as we have already said, with our betting partner, and for sure we will follow all QAC and ML procedure for this. Yeah, and on the next token burn, yeah, we have already answered that it will be regular procedure regarding our economical model. You could find this on polytolive.io.
Can we start transferring our token to the platform right now? Is it safe? We'll be able to transfer a token to the platform as soon as we start open beta testing, for sure.
Yeah, so every user, if this is a not token holder from ICO, but some random guy with some Ethereum, Bitcoin, or even fiat money, with, for example, Visa, MasterCard, so he could easily buy the tokens via this cryptocurrency, or even this, even with their fiat card, yeah, and he will get the tokens and could spend and have fun with these tokens inside the platform. So we'll build maximum flexibility and maximum usability for the system. For sure, we couldn't prevent some QAC and IML procedure, which we should do. So we will be happy to do this, but it is simply impossible according to the current rules. But together with this, if you are using the crypto, it will be the very simple way how you could exchange your Ethereum or Bitcoin to our tokens and have fun on the platform.
So actually, my account has a little bit more functionality that you all guys have. So I just wanted to illustrate that what Alexey just said. I already have a deposit function, so I can. It's live. It's working. So I can deposit in cryptocurrency and in credit card. I have already passed KYC, so it's working. It's getting like LUC rate, etc. So you will be able to join the platform and pay in any currency that you prefer, basically. So yeah, there's actually a little bit more in my. There's a control panel where I can moderate the chat. I can ban you all guys if I want.
Admin God mode, yeah.
Yeah, admin God mode. So yeah, I can delete messages, pin messages, ban, etc. So our chat component is really pretty nice. I also have settings. I can change my avatar, etc. So yeah, and this is just a sneak peek of the functionality that we're going to have.
So the question regarding the buyback, I have already announcement. Okay, I could repeat the main question. So we will do the buyback. So from today, from 10 million LUC tokens to 100 LUC tokens. So the exact amount we will see according to the market conditions, together with all the announcement and etc. So this is the first statement. The price. So we will not do the buyback with the price more than 5 cents per 1 LUC. So this is the original price. So and the third thing, I have already explained the reason why we will do this, and what I may admit, we are doing this officially, absolutely officially. So we will publish the wallet with the Ethereum address where you will see these tokens, and we will spend this for the marketing purpose, license acquisition, and additional promotion for the platform, because we have already agreed with our partners to do all these payments and contracts with the LUC tokens. I see you love our smiles.
Yeah, you just posted this.
Yeah.
How many LUC is it required? I believe is it required to run a node?
Okay, this is the.
Yes, most probably there will be an auction system. So for now, our pool of nodes is 254 max. So if you hold LUC tokens, you can become a validator and deposit these tokens to become a validator. If someone has more tokens than you, you can take your place and become a validator. So there's a limited pool of nodes, and there will be a permanent auction to become a validator. So this is how economic works. So we can't name a price for becoming a node now. Now it's free basically, but it will cost something in the future.
Okay, so I see some fresh questions. Tell us more about Oracle roles on the platforms. So yeah, I think it's also your call about Oracle.
We don't have oracles, we have validators. Or you mean, okay. We'll have smart contracts that are watching the events that are happening on the platform, and they will decide on releasing or not releasing the coins. That's basically how oracles work, and we don't have oracles in a classic way. We have oracles that will act like more traditional programming way. I will talk about it a little bit later. It's more of a technical complicated question. For now, I must say that we will have validators that will validate transactions.
Okay, next question. I guess it's my call. So what about the airdrop? Postponed or still planned? No, it's not postponed. It's still planned. We will do this very soon. So we'll update our subscribers in our social networks in the chats. So we will do this activity.
Any chance to get a P2L polo that you're wearing?
It's a nice question, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we will think about the merchandise with the logotype of Play to Life. Actually, this is one of the features, the internal shop with many merchandise, in-game currency, and etc., which will be able to buy via LUC coin. So it will be in next releases of the platform. So the next question is, I would like to know the schedule of upcoming event or potential event. It's also will be possible after the releasing of the beta version, I mean public release, yeah. So everyone will see what kind of big or tier 2 events we will have on the platform. So it will be possible.
Okay. You mean Oracle moderator roles, the people? I see. Every channel owner, basically every user of our platform will be a streamer from the scratch. You just hit the start streaming button and you're a streamer. So every streamer can assign moderators to his chat and to his channel. That's essential. If some automated function on the platform, like for example, let's say we created a very complicated interactive task for streamer to complete, and there might be something went wrong, and our automated system made an error. Of course, we'll have the button to report this event, and our moderator team will go and look into it and then make a decision. So we'll have internal moderators, we'll have moderators that are assigned by streamers, by channel owners, and but we try to automate all the things, all the processes on the platform. This is our feature. This is our goal. So nobody has automated interactive tasks on the market, and nobody uses computer vision to define if task was completed by streamer or not. This is a very advanced artificial intelligence system. Yes, of course, you can make a mistake. If it makes a mistake, then it passes to the moderators and then decide.
Okay, good. Thank you, Vlad. So the next question: when is a public release? Sorry, I didn't see you first time of AMA. So, guys, we need enough time to do the closed beta version. So, while the famous streamers, bloggers, and etc., we will have the first feedback from them as a professional guys from this community, because their opinion is extremely important, and we could fix some things very quickly. Yeah. So, what I may answer exactly on the public starting, so it will be very soon, very soon. Okay, it's a good actually statement. Please know that the current exchange can't provide enough market depth. So I may commit here a very important thing that we, for sure, we do the monitoring and see the price and the volume on the exchanges, trading volume every day. And what I see here that most of our token holders are long-term investors. And actually we are also a long-term project that will have the bigger value only on some time frame. So regarding current stage, the current exchanges, it's more than enough. So again, we have 2 exchanges from top 10 cryptocurrency exchanges in the world. Yeah, but as I said before, we understand our strategy that now we are opening the beta version. Then we need to have some additional steps with content acquisition, etc. Have some first revenue, do the token circulation and organical demand on the tokens from the platform, and after this we'll continue with our promising with the tier 1 exchanges. Yeah, so it's the most logical time frame, and according to the roadmap, according to the business processes, and according in general how to say, implementing the platform on the market. Yeah, so the answer is yes, we understand. We are not agreed that it's not enough for the current moment, and that's why we have some exact plans how to follow this on the next, let's say, next 1 year.
Okay, I found a question in the Telegram chat actually. Is there a place I can sign up to help with server load network testing? I'd like to help out. I'm in Canada, so to get some bandwidth on the side of the world. Yeah, sure, for sure. We'll be inviting everyone to test the bandwidth and loading. For now, we're just testing internally and with closed beta testers. We're performing load tests also. You see the video itself is a very heavy content, so we have to have really good infrastructure, very good hardware. So we're testing it right now.
Okay, the next questions. Yes, the roadmap. You have reached your final step of your roadmap. Could we get that updated? So I probably didn't get the question. So it's actually this is not the last point of our roadmap. So as I said, after the release in the open beta version, we'll add additional features from white paper, some additional features, and etc. And we have our roadmap continuously to the second quarter of next year. So this is not the last deployment. So
when the open beta starts, anyone can buy LUC via the platform too, or just via exchange. Yeah, for sure. Everyone, I just showed that. Everyone will be able to buy LUC on the platform with cryptocurrency and with credit cards and possibly other payment methods. So yes, we will be able to buy LUC internally on the platform, like and use it in all the functions that it provides.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, this is our part of our philosophy that everyone who wanted to use the crypto, he could do this maximum easily and with maximum usability. So that's why we integrated this gateway inside the platform. And what has already shown how it will looks like on the platform. So it's very simple interface. How many LUC do you need to hold to become a platform moderator and be able to solve disputes? So actually, I don't know what could you answer on this. I think for the current release we didn't integrate such functionality because actually moderator, it will be the chosen guy from the streamer. So we have functionality mostly connected with the current streaming platforms. But actually, this is an interesting idea in frames of the open blockchain and validating the nodes and etc. So probably
we'll have moderators that are assigned by channel owners, and then we already have a user support team that will solve any disputes. It works like that. All the transactions, donations will be displayed in LUC or in local fiat currency. All the donation transactions will be displayed in both, in LUC and in local fiat currency.
Yeah, to the additional usability.
Yeah.
Will top 3 exchanges be August or September? Okay, guys, we have already answered on this question, so we'll follow to all business procedure. We investors and supporters of Play 2 thanks for having AMA today, but the team need to show up in the Telegram at least once a week and have weekly report.
Yeah.
So yeah, actually we'll add this practice and we'll post even more often that you proposed regular information regarding the team, regarding the roadmap, new updated roadmap, and so you will know our team much more better.
Yes, we plan tons of updates, updates every day, basically.
From Telegram, Mario, stream sharing will not be part of the initial beta.
What do you mean by stream sharing? If you mean P2P feature, that's...
Yeah, I think you mean peer-to-peer CDN.
If you mean peer-to-peer CDN, it's already working.
Yeah,
if registered on the platform, we have switched P2P on and P2P off. It works already.
Yeah, and actually one of the main feature which have the principal advantage versus the Twitch, YouTube gaming, and etc. that every viewer who will bring some useful things to the platform, like using the peer-to-peer CDN and rebroadcast the streams via your internet channel, so you will get rewards in LUC tokens watching the streams on the platform, and it will work in our first beta release, which will go public very soon. Oh, good question from Mario. When tokens are bought on the platform, how does it work? Are those tokens then bought through API on exchanges? Yes, correct. According to our economical model, you could easily find this economical model on playtolive.io. Any person who will spend some, let's say, fiat money, for example, on the platform, so our trading bots will go to the public exchanges and do the buyback of tokens from the open market, put this in the system, then some part of the tokens will burn from the gross revenue of Play2Live, and the second part we will have revenue share with the streamers and some portions with the viewers, like, for example, peer-to-peer CDN or sharing the money from advertisement.
If I want to promote Play2Live in my country in different game centers, etc., will I be able to apply for advertising gear for Play2Live?
Soon you will.
Yeah. So I repeat the question regarding to buyback part. When will it happen?
Well, I have already answered, I think, 3 times. So it will begin from now and will continuously, first of all, market conditions, and the second, the enough amount of the tokens we need for our marketing partners and for promotion. So we will see how much tokens we need, and regarding these conditions, we will continue buyback. Till we will not buy 100 billion tokens, but probably we don't need such big amount of tokens. So we will see. Again, it's totally connected to the market conditions and how much tokens we need for the marketing purpose.
For other incomes such as advertising income, will it follow the same business model to have percentage of income to buy back LUC in the markets?
Yes, correct. We also will sell the advertisements, and with this fiat currency we have via the contract, we will do the buyback tokens from the open market. So just simply because it's some additional revenue stream, but all this we will put on the same model.
Very clear, but just wait for the first safe exchange and look forward to press release and big events. Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, we understand this absolutely. So just we are doing everything step by step. So and it takes time. So again, just for example, for development part, as we have already said, so we build the platform. I mean, the full version of the platform, beta version, for the 6 months. So normally it takes 1.5 years. With my personal experience working with mainstream platforms, for the last 9 years. So believe us, we are doing our best from all sides, from the development, from the marketing, and etc. So soon you will see this in the exact results on the platforms and with the exact audience and big events and etc.
A question about the streamer. Do you have contracts in the near future with popular streamer?
Yes.
Popular streamer. Not streamers.
Yeah. Streamer. So lots of the contracts with popular streamers, eSports tournament organizers. I have already mentioned and have already done this small announcement. We will already have the contract with Valve company, and we will broadcast the international soon on the public beta. So you could see the first broadcast of this worldwide esports tournament. So, and this is the only first content we have. So, okay, I think so. It's all questions we have. So I hope that after our answering this question session, it will be much more clear for you for our upcoming plans. And we believe also after starting the public beta version, it will be every week some news and new features that we will bring to our users, and we could meet with you guys much more often. So it will be already very soon. So thank you very much. We will how to say announce our next summer session after the next big announcement regarding the platform. Thank you, guys.
Guys, thank you very much, and thank you for your belief in us. We're doing our best, and everything will be fine.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye.